Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Humankind. So unfortunately, I only have time to record 2 more episodes before the closed beta access ends. So I think we need to do some planning. What do we want to achieve in these 2 episodes? It's about 2 more hours of gameplay. I don't think we will be able to make it to the next era because the stars in medieval era become quite difficult to achieve. The jump between classical and medieval is usually pretty significant, so I kind of want to build a wonder and then probably do something about our eastern border. We still have some outposts here that I want to attach to cities, maybe get some more armies. We could try to conquer this free city, but the problem is when we conquer a free city, it will stay a city, and we are already over the city cap. We'll get +1 with philosophy, so we could probably do it. Again, it's probably something that I would wait with if we had more time. Well, we'll see about that. Let's just first properly organize the territory that we settled here. Maybe we'll settle at least 1 more outpost here. And after that, we'll maybe try some conquering just to test it. Okay, so what happened last time that we didn't have time to read through? We signed a peace treaty with the English. Oh, that was the trade treaty. Then, yeah, we know that. Puppet Master. Really? I thought that someone. Where is it? Puppet Master. Become liege over a vassal empire. I think this, or I thought that this happened much earlier. I thought there was a vassal in game for quite a while. Weird. And some extra population. Okay. How much influence do we have? 248. That's enough to attach another territory. I think it's gonna be this one. Still fine. The stability is okay. Units. Can we do a little bit more exploring? I really don't want to enter the territory of the AIs because then they'll probably start asking for money. Let's try to find the spot for a city here. I won't see yields because we don't have enough influence. But if we wait here, we'll see the yields next turn. We are now making 100 influence per turn. Another thing that I wanted to do... Look at that, what the hell is this? You have a party down here. Who are you? Swordsman. Really? Swordsman and Scout Rider. Okay, let's do some upgrading. So we can upgrade... Oh, we can't upgrade both. And we probably have to be inside of our territory to do that.
Come over
okay.
here.
No, I want to move everyone. Good. Yeah, pretty sure we have to be inside friendly territory. So we should be able to upgrade these guys. But we only have 145 gold. Oh, we don't have iron for swordsman. Can we get iron somewhere? Here. How much is that? 30, 50? Okay, we're gonna do that next turn. When do we get the ability to embark? sailing, right? Or is it even later? Oh, it's with trade expeditions. Yeah, that's when we get transport galley. Already queued up some tags. Well, let's queue up trade expeditions next. Maybe... Actually, no. Trade expeditions, actually. How do I get rid of what I queued up already? Philosophy, trade expeditions. There we go, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll leave the scout here, I think. And maybe you can just use them to settle here and then move them and settle here as well. New grievance. That's probably...
Tell me about yourself.
Because someone is trespassing, yeah. Okay, I'll definitely demand payment. If you could get 1200 gold out of this, that would be amazing. It would pay for all of the upgrades. And we'll be able to buy even more units.
And you idiocy, even worse.
Trade route blocked. Yeah. What happened? Land and freedom. The Empire is vast, glorious. The Empire is a vast, glorious land of mountains and grasslands stretching countless leagues, and full of wonders and mysteries. Over many generations, your people have subdued many of its corners, but now you must ask the question, to whom do these lands truly belong? So it's new civic. We have to decide on the land rights. We check the details. What is the decision here? Communal lands. The fruit of the earth will be enjoyed by all. That moves us towards collectivism. Or inherited land. Family trees will best cultivate the soils over generations. That moves us towards individualism. Here, modify create outpost cost by 20%, or allows to claim, attach, and merge territories with money instead of influence. Well, this doesn't really help us. We are not making almost any money compared to what trade-focused civs can make at this point. So I think we'll just grab communal lands at some point. What am I supposed to do with you guys?
Let's go!
Ah, come on. All of them. Hey, there's something. Can we... I have a feeling someone wants to settle here. This is not a horrible spot. 615. Yeah, let's settle here. I want to grab the outpost before these guys can do it.
It was not love or hate at first sight. Let's see how second sight goes. We all do things we
Quite
regret.
a lot of war support for
I'm
them, but
strong
there's no way I'm giving them the outpost, of course.
Affirmative.
Let's try to pick up the curiosity.
I'm on it.
No, I can't afford to buy anything. I have to save up for the unit upgrades. Also, oh no, I already queued up the Studios in both our cities. Okay, good. Next. Now we have Aztecs in the game. What happened here? More population and new grievance. An army from the Aztecs is trespassing. We definitely
Let me be
demand
clear.
payment.
Fix this, or darkness will fall upon your lands.
Really?
Perhaps I was hasty. Consider my demands withdrawn. Look! Look upon my magnificence.
We all have to get more units because war readiness is going up on all sides. Okay, you guys will probably stay here. I'll feel a bit safer. Let's pick that up. There is philosophy. Excellent. So now we can have one extra city. We can build research quarters, and the last one, that's school. Yeah, we are good on science, I have to say. So don't really care about the building and the district at this point. But I really wanted to increase the unit cap. I mean, city cap. Let's get those hoplites. 114. So now it's probably time to get those strategic resources. And we'll stay here. We probably want at least one more army to stay. Well, where would it stay? Question is, can we go up this way? Probably not. Maybe one more army to stay somewhere around here. If we zoom out... Yeah, no one controls this territory. Surprised how much land is there still for grabs. Next. So many grievances. What
Greetings,
is your
Sovereign.
problem?
Are you with me? Or against me?
Okay, where exactly is this? Here, so they cross the sea. I think they can have it. I'm gonna renounce this. I don't want to go that far east. That would save us, what, 4 turns? Gonna delay the wonder. Get 4 hoplites.
Let's move. Patrolling.
Okay. Now we can pick, what is it? A tenet. Because we finally got enough faith. Yeah, I'm not focusing on faith at all, so this took quite a long time. What are our options? Issue gluttony. 5 gold on territories under religious influence, +1 maximum number of holy sites. That's not bad. But probably not what we want. Someone already took the be in harmony with nature, but I don't think we need more science. I think we have enough. +10 stability on territories under religious influence. This one is interesting. I think I might pick this one. It depends on how much we can get from smite unbelievers. 5 influence on territories. This will be, let me do the math quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be like +40, maybe even more. 40 to 50 influence. This is holy sites, holy sites, holy sites, holy sites. Yeah. It's really close between these two. But after we finish the wonder, I think stability will be fine for a while. Yeah, let's go with smite unbelievers. Choose this tenet. No, I'm not sure how much we were making exactly. It was around 100. Now we are at 185. It, I think, almost doubled our influence per turn. All of these options are bad. You could maybe settle here, and then instead of using high ground for defense, we'd be using these bottlenecks, but I'm not sure how that would work. Probably wouldn't. This looks decent. It should be far enough. Hopefully 1, 2, 3. It's not really quite far enough from the high ground. I'm gonna lock it anyway. It's an outpost, so don't really need to worry too much about it. If it was a city, I would have to be much more careful with the placement. And you guys will be heading... the question is, do I want to claim this territory as well? Might be better to leave it, hopefully to... how you call it
Why
now?
do you come here to
The
waste
Morians.
my...
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I kind of wanted these hills for defense, but no, I think this would be too aggressive, the expansion. Fine. Next. More grievances. Everybody wants something from us. Oh, it's the English trespassing, so it's our grievance. Sure, I'll
I
demand
demand
money.
either recompense or your destruction.
Demands refused. Well, in that case, I'm gonna withdraw. Definitely not fighting over this.
Perhaps I was hasty. Consider my demands withdrawn.
And the Morians yielded. So we just got 1200 gold from the Morians. Excellent.
We are in your debt.
War between Aztecs and the Morians. Perfect. They'll keep each other busy for a while. Aztecs now feel differently about you. Suspicious. I thought they were suspicious the whole time.
Greetings. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Okay, this means that we can do also some trading. What do we spend the money on? 692. Wow, those things are expensive. Let's try to buy some more resources, I think.
Further conflict benefits none. We accept.
Speak to
No one
me,
has anything
but do not look down
for
on me.
trade. You have sage. Can it be done well in crisis? Never mind. How much do you want for the porcelain? Yeah, expensive. 273 I think is acceptable. Whoa. And I think I'm willing to pay 300 for the second copy of Obsidian. 277. Maybe next turn. I'm gonna pay. Okay, 241 influence. Is that enough? How much do we need? 280. And we have another event. A blossoming of beliefs. Religious feeling is strong across the empire, but that is not preventing discord from emerging from among the faithful. Great cities are finding themselves under the sway of diverse religious leaders who each see the standard creed with different eyes. New religious orders are emerging every year and their influence is growing. What should you do with these groups? So we either dissolve them, which would move us towards authority. Don't necessarily want that, and we would gain fanatical, 25% faith for 10 turns. Don't really care about any of that. Influence them. So that's moving us towards world. Each citizen must find their own way to the divine. We should be tolerant of religious interpretation. Would give us +5 faith for 10 turns. Oh, I don't really care about faith, so I'm just looking for something that doesn't give faith. But again, we either get tolerant or we get fanatical. And this would move us towards tradition. We want to move towards progress. I think I'll just go with influence, to be honest. I think the flat faith will give us more than 25%. We are making like no faith at all.
We'll wait here.
Next. There we go. Trade expeditions. I think now we want to pick up. We even have enough to immediately pick up probably just one of these two. I don't think we can pick up the second one as well. +1 city. Oh, that's probably something we are interested in, the foreign outposts. So let's pick up all of these old tags. Fortification, hydrology, all of that, and then we go for foreign outposts. And after we get foreign outposts, we're gonna conquer the free city. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's have everyone help with the wonder. Again, probably not something that I would do if this was a full playthrough. I wouldn't bother with the wonder at all, I think, because it feels like it's just too expensive. Although at this point we are down to 10 turns. Masonry research, that gives us forced labor and stoneworks. We have Mongols in the game, interesting.
You bring your stink here? Open the windows.
This looks like a war. Very soon. And the war will come from this direction. Which means... you guys have work to do. Plus, I'll also send all of the newly created hoplites. We're gonna group up here. And we'll get the fourth one next turn. I will slow down the exploring. I wanted to send the scouts this way, explore the sea a little bit, but I expect the war to start in like 2 turns, so I want to have all my units available for that. Next. Almost there. Population gain, sailing research, Babylonians ended the non-aggression pact. Grievances. What
You
is this
expect greetings?
grievance?
Blades would be more appropriate.
I think I'll renounce this.
It's nothing.
Because
Really?
I can't really afford to fight 2 wars. Then...
Today?
yeah, they're fighting each
Today
other. That's
I'm
why they're
feeling
moving
forgiving.
armies through our territories. I'll just let them do that. I think the tile where we are trying to group up was here.
Sovereign, how can I help you?
Don't let that bother you.
More events. Okay, this doesn't look good. Hawks on the wind. Today the Empire spans many cities and enjoys a period of peace. However, while citizens worry less about the horrors of war, other fears prey on their mind. The citizens are afraid. The city square is rife with hearsay. Rumors across the land speaks of a terrible malady laying entire communities to waste. The sufferers bloodied and bedridden. What will you do? Heed or ignore. So, what does this do? Moves us towards authority, extra stability, production -10. That's a lot, especially now when we are building a wonder. Or ignore, which should move us towards tradition. Also, not what exactly what we want. I think. I hate doing it, but We are heading into lockdown. Even in the game. Yep, lockdowns everywhere, just can't avoid it. How much did it slow down the Wonder? Only by a turn? I thought it would be much worse. Okay, not that bad. Now, we have 730, almost 740 influence. That means we want to finally organize all of this. How is the stability here? Heading to, or increasing slowly to 100%. We're gonna attach this territory, get our first medieval era star. Have to figure out where am I gonna attach this territory. Then this one is already attached. Can't just attach everything to Athena. It's 480. How many do we still have to attach? Probably don't have a choice. Well, you'll see next turn. Let's pick up the curiosity. Now, when we are right next to it. Come on. How are we doing science-wise or tech-wise? 3 techs away from a star. Thinking how long it would take us to get to the next era. If we fight a lot, that would definitely speed things up. If we picked up these 3 stars because of a lot of fighting, then it would be 4, 5, 6. And probably 7. And fame-wise, we are still second, and the gap is more or less the same. It's between like 3 and 500 the whole game.
You have come to annoy me? Challenge accepted.
Look at that. Where exactly is it? Here. So that's the land I was thinking about. We could ask for it. Where's our 4th army? Here. This is the weakest one, so I may actually leave our hoplites here in the center.
Don't fall behind.
Okay, 535 influence. We don't really need the science. Let's get more money at this point, maybe. Or... nah. If we get the production, that will eventually lead to more money as we build all of this faster. But you'll definitely need the fountain. We could buy the Statue of Zeus with population, but I just don't want to get rid of 8 people. It's just too much. Next. Fortifications. Stone walls. It's interesting that the war didn't begin. I thought that was basically no choice at this point when the war support on his side is at 100 now.
Your empire is an enigma.
Is there a way to somehow negotiate a war between
Hail,
people?
sovereign.
Propose alliance. Doesn't say anything about helping each other during wars. Would you share a map with me?
A proposal
No.
for your consideration.
And why would I accept this proposal?
Yeah, at this point I'm definitely missing some more diplomatic options. Try to bribe someone to declare on someone else. That would be great at this point because I'm really nervous. We'll end up fighting here and here. We don't have enough units for that, I think. Next. That's another peace treaty or non-aggression pact ended. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Oh, hello. Aztecs declared on Babylonians. Excellent. That should keep them busy for a while. 631 influence. Good. So we attached all of the outposts to cities, and now we can finally unlock those civics. We have 3 civic points. And up until now, we didn't have the influence to do anything with it. This is the first one, right? The next one is 8800. It's not that far away. 1 tech away. The English triggered the migration. 2 population moved from Shush to Harappa. How did you do that? How? I mean, it's not the end of the world. I just don't know how that happened. The wisdom of others. Your merchants track the world, reaching great markets in far climes and selling your highly prized natural riches for much coin. Conversely, your empire sees many traders from distant lands visit our plazas with their goods therewith and their provocative ideas. When their knowledge contradicts the wisdom of your elders, it raises the question of who you should trust. Knowledge authorities. +1 signs per number of trade routes on or outpost. And here +1 signs per research on city or outpost. Don't really get that much from either of these two. This one should probably be a little bit stronger if it was a peaceful game, which I don't think it will be. It will be more and more militaristic from now on, I think. Question is, how many researchers am I really gonna log, and when? And this would also move us towards tradition, which we don't want. Yeah, we definitely want to move towards progress. This is not a civic that we have to decide right now. There are, I think, more important things right now. This is way too late for legitimacy. Don't really need any of these. I think I'm gonna go for communal lands just because I want to move towards collectivism. And there we go. Statue of Zeus completed. Your people have successfully built a cultural wonder. I just can't pronounce this word for some reason. Cultural. There we go. Wonder. I really wish there was some kind of an animation for wonders. I really like that about Civilization, that when you build a wonder, you really... It like multiplies the feeling of achieving something when you get the reward in the animation. It's not much, but it really feels good to get an animation. Would it be really so difficult to do some kind of a fly-by animation just using the map? Because When you look at the details, it looks really good, even on the map. Okay, so what do we get from this? Fate, influence, stability, a lot of stuff. Babylonians hate us. Surprise, surprise. It's actually surprising they didn't declare war at us. I think now we're gonna build a stone ring. What do we get from the Grand Mosque? Science per number of territories. That's a lot for us. Again, I don't think we necessarily need more science yet. How are we doing stability-wise? 71, 66. Where's Laventa? 81, that's fine. Should be at 100 here with a huge reserve. Is there a nice spot somewhere for a holy site? Let's build it here. Eight. That's still a long time. And I think I'm actually gonna remove the House of Scribes from the queue because again, we don't need more science. Let's help with the stone rings. Should be down to 4 turns. Although, no. We need more units. Still don't have the copper for chariots, unfortunately. Should be easier. I bought the hoplite here last time, right? So it's maybe better to train 2 hoplites in our capital and in Laventa. This is probably gonna be faster. And meanwhile, we'll be working on those circles. Okay, and I think we're gonna make a cut here. The next episode is gonna be the last one. What is this, by the way? Some extra units. Those are 4 spearmen. But with 4 hoplites, we should be able to kill them. That would give us 4 kills towards the military star. We would be at, what, 18? Still thinking if we could make it next time to the next era. It's probably worth a try, even if we have to do some things that I otherwise wouldn't do, just to see the options for the next era. The new cultures. But well, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.